We're sailing the dead of the night. We're sailing all through the day. We're sailing. The cause of our plight is a one they call Pelican Jack. Well, a man he stood near 8'2", 305-inch wingspan. Gangway to the Mac, they call Pelican Jack. Gangway now, men, yo. And we're sailing the dead of the night. We're sailing all through the day. We're sailing. The cause of our plight is a one they call Pelican Jack.
You know
The
what it is.
winds
It's
were
time to talk shit.
blowing in the
Get lit.
doldrums.
We are here with Landon today. Landon, you don't want to start from your last name? Are you fine with that? Ukrainians coming for you?
We're gonna hope not. We're gonna hope that that's not gonna go down anytime, ever. I guess we'll stick with Landon.
Okay.
Okay.
Go with it.
Perfect. So, man, 2021, man. How's it going?
It's going all right. We missed you last week.
Yeah, that was a good episode, though. I definitely enjoyed that. Y'all had some fun.
Had fun with Jordan. Keeping it rolling with the guests in 2021 with Landon here. How you been, man? How was work today?
Work was nice today, actually. Short shift.
Okay.
Had to cover for a friendo. Did my good deed for the week or so. Honestly, helped her out. Slow times. Pretty calm day.
Yeah, things have been pretty slow moving, but hopefully it picks back up. Good old American commercialism kicks back in.
It's true.
America's been pretty wild this year so far already.
Pretty wild, man.
Riots in D.C., Kanye's gay. I don't know what's going to happen. We're
is
only
that
like
it?
7
That's
days
literally
in.
the two notes that I have for this week.
Wait,
Is Kanye and Jeffree Star in March on DC.
I only heard about the divorce. I didn't hear about anything else.
I guess all of it, the other stuff is just speculation, but there's people who supposedly have good sources, and Jeffree Star's kind of made some tweets that seemed like they were cryptically confirming
Why
it.
Jeffree Star? He was with Kim Kardashian. Why not just like a dude? Like a dude.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, why a dude that is pretending to be a girl? When
Maybe
he
he's
already has
still-
like one of the
He's still
the
kind
baddest
of
girls.
attracted to the female look.
Yeah.
He just likes the male genitalia. He probably down for trans.
That's wild. Why doesn't he just do some Peggy shit? Why don't he just do a little peg leg? Just a little
True.
butt piracy.
Who knows? I'm not him though. But yeah, wild. And then the riots in D.C., man. You got any hot takes on that?
Hot takes, guy in the Yeti suit. What was your plan for after the takeover? Were you the one who was just gonna be the stud? Were you fucking all the chicks? Or?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. And those are the same type of people who thought like it was disrespect against America to like kneel during the national anthem.
It is kind of crazy how quick some people switch on opinions with a change of.
Yeah, just depending on what the party is up to
Yeah.
at the time.
Whatever's the most convenient.
We'll see what happens with
violent
that. That's kind of, is that a breaking point, do you think? Where they're either going to, like, that's what they are just going to be now?
I don't
Or
know.
are they
Trump
gonna-
made some crazy videos and tweets too, and he got banned from like everything.
He did.
Yeah, I saw he got banned from Twitter.
He got banned from basically everything. Some were just temporary. Only a few were like permanent bans. But that shit's kind of crazy too. But he was saying some kind of wild shit too. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But it's definitely interesting to see. I mean, I guess these companies aren't government run; they are private companies. But there does seem to be a censorship question around it. That should at least be looked at.
I'd agree.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're getting into the internet being pretty old now, and we should start probably roping it in, kind of figuring out what are the lines with that. Like, it definitely should be a free place, and it should be a free place for everybody, but there should definitely be some limits on that to where someone can't, I don't know, take over the world. with the internet.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I mean, certain things are already like illegal, like doxing and shit like that.
Is doxing completely illegal and like all platforms?
I think you could sue somebody for it.
I didn't know
I don't
that.
know if it's necessarily a crime, though, but you could definitely sue people.
Yeah.
Sue whoever released the information for defamation. And it's just pretty fucked up to do
For sure.
in general.
It's
So,
like a online matchmaking, like video game kind of thing. People do that. Some people like get mad enough at a game, they're just like start doxing people.
mm-hmm.
It's brutal, honestly. I didn't know that was like a crime though, but well, you can sue over it.
I think it's most effective when somebody, like when the public is already mad at somebody, and then the public learns where that person lives exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like Joe Schmo. I'm sure some asshole out there on the internet can use that information to do something with them, but there's not much that average person, the average crazy person, could do with that information, I don't think.
Yeah, I guess.
I think they went to Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell's house and like painted it, and
Did they?
I don't know about
Or
pretty
did
sure.
they do that themselves? Or did they pay like did they pay somebody to pay a neighborhood kid?
And then I saw a commercial.
Or just, plant the seed. Like, hey, don't spray paint on this garage door specifically.
But then I saw a commercial for like an interview that was going to be released on like 60 Minutes, and basically she seemed like she was trying to make it seem like the people storming the house were like looking specifically for her and calling and looking for the speaker of the house, and basically just trying to do this like woe is me and garner sympathy thing, like she was terrified and they were coming for her.
Crazy times.
No doubt.
Crazy times. So are you excited about the new presidency, or are you just more like, more of the same shit?
I'm excited to be done being excited about shit.
Well, yeah, we just hit the new year. No, everybody makes New Year's resolutions and all that shit. And then it's already been going to hell in a handbasket in the first week.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's been pretty wild indeed.
What you got coming up here?
Coming up, man. I don't know. Fucking MLK Day. President's Day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not doing shit.
I hear you.
I suppose I gotta figure something out for Valentine's Day.
Ooh, you gonna do something big or just
No, you know me, dog.
underwhelming?
Yeah. I like to keep expectations low.
Yeah, true. 'Cause if you
Undersell
go big
and
one year,
underdeliver.
you got to go big every year, and that's tough.
It's true.
Yeah, pick the years to go big on.
Mm,
10-year anniversary, I'm there.
yeah,
I'll be back for 25.
10-year anniversary.
Back again for 50.
We'll go to Applebee's.
Then we'll do it again at 60. 'Cause then, you don't know how many you got left. Start doing it about every year then.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm on the way out.
Plus, once you're that age, there's not much else to do anyway. You might as well have a little get together.
Yeah, dick sucks ain't cheating.
I guess.
Huh?
Yeah. Wait. What did you say there?
Is that a Kanye defense?
Did I ever tell the Chuck E. Cheese story on here?
I don't
think
know.
I probably did. I must have.
It's not a
About
jogging.
my 3-round hiring expedition with Chuck E. Cheese.
You tried to work at Chuck E. Cheese's?
I don't think so. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was I had applied for Sonic and for Chuck E. Cheese, and Chuck E. Cheese had replied, and I'd gone there for an interview, and they liked me, so they had me come back, and then they liked me again, so they had me come back a third time, and it was down to me and 2 other people, and there were 2 positions available.
Wow.
And I was not selected.
That sounds kind of like an intense hiring process for such
For a
Chuck
Chuck
E.
E.
Cheese.
fucking
For Chuck E.
cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
like they have like an elimination round.
Yeah, and I didn't make that cut, so
Wow.
Damn.
But then I ended up getting a job at Sonic, and then missed orientation because it was on like a service road of another road. But my GPS couldn't find that, so I just drove around
That's a good excuse.
around town
though.
for 2 hours. Well, yeah. Then I just went to the restaurant because I just went back home for Christmas. I was like, yeah, I couldn't find the place, so guess I'm fired. And my uncle was like, no, go to the fucking restaurant and see if you can get your job back. So I went down to the restaurant. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I drove around. I burned like 3/4 of a tank of gas trying to find the place. The GPS couldn't find it. Is there any chance I can get my job back? And they said, yeah.
Was it even much of a big deal?
Magnanimous.
Yeah. So thus began my illustrious 9-year career with
But you almost worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
Sonic. Yeah.
Would you have to like wear the suits and shit? Or is that like
Nah,
all
those are all
mechanical?
animatronic. No, I
Okay.
think actually there was a Chucky suit.
Yeah, the little
Probably
rat
have to hop
suit.
in that eventually. That's like 4 years
Damn.
old.
That's what I was hoping for.
Really?
Oh yeah, you would want to do some shit like that, huh? You'd probably want to scare some kids too.
I've always thought about, what kind of other people like put this suit on?
Just touch some hot moms a little inappropriately. Just like graze a little side boob.
Yep.
What? No, it's me, Chucky. Hey, Timmy. I'm gonna fuck your mom.
Like what? Chucky would never say that.
That's true. Chucky wouldn't
If you
say
ever tell her
that.
I said that, I'm gonna tell her you pissed your pants in front of everybody.
Chucky wouldn't do that either.
Exactly. None of that. So you're good. Your cover story's built in. Built-in cover story.
Yeah, man.
That's your defense when they come at you about it. You're like, Chucky wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I am a star employee. Not
Same.
recently, but
Same here.
for the most
But
part.
like recently.
Yeah,
Probably.
Landon's the pride of Outbound.
It's true. It's me, Landon.
And you didn't
Right,
get
about
employee of the month?
Never have.
I didn't. I didn't either. In his
Jeez.
defense.
So is there some geopolitics involved here?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do a little
That's-
ass kissing.
Mm.
It's
But-
true.
It's the way it goes.
Yeah. I'm not too sour about it.
I
Not
just,
anymore.
I was just like, oh, I'll keep taking these promotions though. You don't
Yeah.
have to give me employee of the month.
Yeah.
I see that you noticed.
Mm-hmm. I quit my job.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
No
Just
more-
walked out.
no
in
more
the middle of the
Zaxby's.
shift. Yep.
What's up, boy?
I was fucking pissed.
Where are you working now? What, okay, what happened?
Hmm?
Tell me what happened down to the detail.
Oh, it was just a culmination of I was just so tired of my boss. She was just terrible. She was just an ugh of a human being. An ugh of a boss. And it was too much. And the supervisor didn't really want to make a move or nothing, and I was tired of dealing with it. I was just like angry and pissed off every day. And then on Thursday, that was the culmination. And I was just like, all right, I'll catch y'all later. Just set my keys on the desk, clocked out, and I made one last free meal before I left. I was hungry.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I made a quick little meal. And I was just gone, man. Gone.
Damn.
Had to do it for my sanity, my mental health.
It's good though.
That's what's up, dude. Sometimes you gotta make that decision.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. You're gonna make it okay. So now what's the plan?
Now what's the plan? Now, the Florida is a little bit higher up the
Okay.
totem pole of potential moves. Still not number one,
Okay.
but it's a little bit higher up on the potential totem moves. I'm trying to think of business ideas. Obviously, going to keep doing this, and we're going to get this launched and rolling here pretty soon. But I'm thinking, I have still been studying for the ASVAB, but I'm also thinking about possibly just maybe getting my HVAC certifications
Okay.
and get that going, and then I just have something that I can always fall back on whenever, and then maybe put some more effort into this. So I think I'm done with the restaurants, dude.
You gotta be.
I'm done. I can't do it.
You gotta be.
How
Yeah.
long have you done like food service type stuff?
Over 10 years.
Oh man, that's brutal. I had one food service job. I worked at the Planet Smoothie
Mm-hmm.
and like at Alps. I didn't last.
How long did you stay there?
I think I was like a year.
A year?
That's it.
Damn.
Maybe a little over a year. It was brutal.
Did you
would
drink a lot of smoothies though?
did drink a lot of smoothies. You wouldn't believe how peculiar people want that shit. I mean, you put like an extra blueberry in it. Some people would literally taste it, be like, "This isn't my smoothie." Everybody had their like special
Jesus
smoothie.
fucking
Ew.
Christ! I
And-
can't stand places that cater to
and-
people like that.
And every other customer, like every other worker could like make some customers' drinks like perfect, but like they may not be on a shift. And I mean, it causes like it's like a thing. Like they're not happy when it's
Oh
not
my
perfect.
God.
There was some guy that would literally stick a fucking straw in it before he paid every time, just like take a little sip. No, my smoothie.
What a
Like-
fucking loser.
It's brutal there. I had to go.
Holy cow, that's too much. And it's like people, I hate people you're feigning like there's something interesting, like you're interesting because you peculiar, like I've got my special drink and that it's got to be perfect. Like, get the fuck out of here. Why do you think so highly and selfishly of yourself?
It's true. Entitlement at that job was brutal.
Over a
Yes.
smoothie,
Yeah.
$3. Like you're not like get
It's
outta
whatever,
here.
small things, I guess, in some people's lives makes them feel like, I don't know.
And it's also like a little power trip move. They just like taking advantage of a situation to have like power over
Yeah,
somebody
see,
and
that's
have
it.
control over them.
That's what I'm trying to say. People,
Yeah.
it was so evident sometimes. It's like, you're the employee, like, you're going to make it how I want it.
Hell yeah.
I'm the paying
That
customer.
doesn't fly at Devereaux Smoothie Town.
No,
And they're probably like at work, like getting shit on by their bosses
that's
too.
true.
And so they can't wait
Everything's-
for that one moment and just take it to the max. That's like the root of all Karens.
It's gonna be one location, and it's just gonna be me, and I guess whoever volunteers to work with me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Selling beef jerky.
someone, no, this is Devereaux Smoothie Town.
We sold jerky at our Planet
I'm
Smoothie.
gonna set up like
Put it on the outside.
catty corner from the Planet Smoothie, just any of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna my first. This isn't my smoothie. I'm just gonna fucking yell at them. I'm gonna take the smoothie back and I'm gonna yell at them. And if they don't leave, I'm gonna throw a smoothie at them. And then I'm gonna start getting physical.
That's kind of part of the reason I had to go. I yelled at someone.
Mm.
I ended up doing it. I got
Take it to the max, man. I hear you. Especially
to.
that build up over time.
yeah.
I'm tired of catering to these babies.
For real though. Suck it up. It's not that serious. It's a
Tired of the
smoothie.
squeaky wheel getting the grease. The squeaky wheel just eventually one day stops moving and it gets replaced.
And everyone who
That's how that
accepts
works.
it, they just further the
greasing your
notion that
wheels.
they can do it.
You got to keep the wheel economy moving.
Mm-hmm. Or wait, you don't wait. You said they're greasing the wheels. Then we want the wheels dry.
Yeah, quit greasing the squeaky wheels. Quit greasing them.
Mm-hmm.
Just let the wheels fucking rot and disintegrate, and then we replace the wheels, and then the wheel makers have something to do.
So this is a giant plot to stimulate the wheel industry.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes, and to get fucking babies off the streets.
With all these wheels, you're going to have more things to get them off with.
And the wheels start working to be less squeaky.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of these wheels are a little squeakier than they need to be.
So if you go ahead and just let them fall out, then you get less squeaky wheels. Okay.
Survival of the
Just ride them into the dirt.
least squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
That's my new policy with vehicles now too. I think
Same.
Ride 'em
just
in.
ride it into the dirt.
Absolutely.
I always
That's what I
say,
did with the Impala.
I'm gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off.
I was on my way to work, and the shit just stopped moving forward,
Damn.
and I got it to move in reverse. So I was like, what was it? Gaines School Road or Barnett Shoals, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever goes to Lexington.
I think it's Gaines School right there.
I pulled out onto there, then I had to like throw it in reverse to get back into Barrington, and then I just reversed as far as I could, almost back to the apartment. And I think you had to help me push it into the driveway.
I don't recall, but I may have done that. I know I went with you to get the VW.
Hell yeah! And then what was it?
We had to make some extra trips.
Yeah,
you
was it
needed
my license that we couldn't
Yeah,
find?
I couldn't remember what it was.
Social security card, maybe.
Something like that.
It had fallen out in that antique chair that those fucking dogs chewed the arms off of. That was my favorite chair. It's ugly as shit.
I think I just got rid of it recently.
Oh yeah, you had it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because you were gonna get rid of it, and then I had it, but it just sat in storage,
Yeah.
and I was
It's just
cleaning.
taking up
Yeah,
space.
and I was cleaning up my storage. I need to actually downsize that thing. It's too big.
Well, you
I
know,
got too much shit I really don't need.
Hippie Joe had he'd come over every now and then because he could make it there with his means of transportation, and he'd get fucking pissed drunk. And what I mean by that is he fucking blacked out in the chair and pissed himself. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man? I got a girlfriend that lives with me. You can't just fucking piss yourself in my antique chair.
It happens.
I've never done that. I've never done that
Really?
at a person's house. Fuck no.
I didn't do it at a person's house.
I mean, I've gotten fucked up at other people's houses, but
Yeah,
I've never done that.
I think I pissed
always been
myself. I pissed
respectful.
myself one time.
I've done
I
it
didn't
once.
piss sitting down. I don't know where I pissed.
I usually piss walking when I'm drunk.
I knew I left my pants in the kitchen though. It was wild. Anywho, not my brightest hour.
Neither was mine.
Ooh,
Bad times.
not my brightest hour.
All right, so you're looking at maybe Florida or maybe what? A wax
HVAC.
museum? Oh, HVAC.
Mm-hmm.
And but maybe you can be a boy,
That'd be pretty neat.
and you could battle Landon to the death for the guest room
Heard.
until you can find a place.
Yeah. Might have gotten an offer.
Because neither you nor Kristen want that action for too long. I know I don't,
I'd be a good time.
but we always love having you. She likes you a lot.
Oh yeah, I know as well. Staying here could not be any lengthy situation. It couldn't be any lengthy situation, just for the health of the relationships involved.
Yeah. She's pretty particular about what she likes.
And I'm, and not necessarily in a bad way. I'm just a more like laissez-faire type of person. I do keep my room and everything pretty clean, but just I'm not that particular about certain things. So,
Yeah.
so it's all good though.
I'm of medium cleanliness, but I didn't try to spread any lies about it.
I mean, I'm not super cleanly myself, which is, where I run into most of my issues.
I hear you. That's why you had PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with that syrup? But shit.
We got a guest.
Flashbacks.
Yeah.
Guest.
Oh, guest pop.
Hey, Pip. What a
Guess
buddy
pup.
boy. Whoa.
But yeah, I'm thinking
Emily's
about.
joined the show.
That was quite a hop.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna get that HVAC thing started though, because I think I can do that in a pretty short amount of time. They got some like online courses I can take too. I think if I grind it out, I could get a good portion of it done in a fairly short amount of time.
What do you do with that? An HVAC.
Oh, that's like heating and air conditioning.
Yeah, that shit's expensive
Oh, yeah.
always, so it's got to be some pretty decent money.
And it
in
always
there.
needs to be done.
That's true. It messes up. I feel like that's like a common problem you hear about in suburban life. Like,
And my uncle said down in Florida, there's just always like you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to call
you
like
can't get
14 different people because you can't have your
enough
AC out for
AC.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
fucking dripping.
it's rough.
Dripping, boy.
So
Nobody's going to do the conga then.
oof. Them Cuban sandwiches down there though. The Hispanic food in general. Oof, man. Miss it. Something about the air in Florida, dude. It's got like extra life energy in it, I think.
You think so?
That's why they're so wild down there. Every time I see like police chasings and shootings, most of it is always Florida or just a citizen acting crazy and ridiculous. 9 times out of 10, it's fucking Florida.
He's talking about Florida, man.
It's just aerosolized cum from all the college and high school students on vacation. There's just so much cum in the air. People are going crazy. The cum zombies, dude. Why do you think that dude ate that guy's face a couple years back?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
bath salts. That was cum.
But But yeah, the most wild shit's always happening there. It's just that extra life energy, man.
The gators are huge. They're
Mm.
all spermed up.
Just chomping things. They got
Snacking all
snakes down
day.
there. They got all kind of
do have
fucking invasive
snakes.
species.
They got a problem with snakes.
Yeah, that's pretty much the two animals they got.
Snakes and alligators.
And they're duking it out.
There are some snakes probably there that can like take on some alligators.
Oh yeah, they'll be eating each other for
Big
sure.
reticulated python.
And that's wild to think of a snake eating an alligator.
It's kind of crazy. There's like a picture I know of like a snake that tried to eat an alligator somewhere, and like you can see it. The alligator just like was too big. It busted the snake in half, like inside it. But the snake ate it. It just couldn't
Keep it in.
keep it, and it like broke its
Couldn't
skin.
regurgitate.
The alligator was dead though, so it was just like a alligator in like a snake body, just halfway in, just
Ugh.
chilling.
That's crazy.
It's brutal.
So yeah, I guess you could. So that means you could choke an alligator if you had to.
Is that what that means?
Well, yeah, I don't know if that's what that means, but I think
Maybe
you probably could
suffocate.
choke an alligator depending on how big it was.
Because that's what the snake did. It suffocated it.
It suffocated it.
Did you know Landon had an alligator friend?
I did have an
I
alligator.
mean,
friend.
if I lock the forearm, and you never know. Oh, sure. Thank you.
See, I don't know. Like,
Oh, I'm not saying the odds are high. The success rate is still zero, essentially zero. But if you don't have, what else are you gonna do?
I guess there are professionals in this. You know, there's people who wrestle them gators.
Yeah, but they don't choke them. They're like kind of trained-ish. They're used to the trainers being around-ish.
Maybe.
And they're not killing it normally.
Did you ever see that guy that like defended himself from the cougar attack in the mountains when he was running?
Mm-mm.
Dude, this guy went on a run. He didn't have anything on. He didn't have like a weapon, like anything though. There's just a cougar. He said he turned around and saw, and like I think he just tried to run. And that thing pounced him like it was going in on him.
Damn.
He managed to like get up behind it, like put his arm down on its neck. I think he choked it to death.
Really?
Yeah.
See? It's possible.
He choked a cougar to death. It's pretty crazy. His arms got all messed up though. That thing went.
Oh, yeah. I bet he got shredded like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Oof, what an intense situation. I'd be thinking, like, trying to envision that, dude. Getting
It's a
just
full
this
size.
wild animal fucking trying to fucking eat you, man.
Did you ever hear
It's the
about
most
that
primal
story?
thing.
Did you hear about that story of
What
the guy
story?
who like killed the cougar on a run? It like attacked him, and he ended up like choking it out. Put like his either arm or leg. Leg probably makes more sense, but he like got it on its neck, and literally while it was like clawing at his arm and legs and stuff, he just sat there and slowly like choked it out.
Nice.
It's brutal.
Did he eat it? I would have eat it, dude. You know, sometimes you got to keep what you kill. And after a situation like that,
That's
I'm
some man shit right there.
That would
I'm
be.
eating that motherfucker, dude.
Like, boom.
I'm all scraped up. I'm throwing that thing over my shoulder.
Push has
And, like,
come
we're
to shove.
fucking
Yeah, I don't
coming
care if
back
that thing tastes terrible. I'm eating it.
Oh yeah.
Last step to the conquering. Full
Start with the
conquering of
asshole.
of the cat.
Jeez. With your bare hands too? I
Yeah.
bet he gave out like a primal yell after that too.
Yeah, you probably fucked the carcass.
Feline necrophilia.
Still hot.
That's his crime.
That's like a mega crime, right? Do I have to go to jail for talking about that?
Wait, it's a wild animal that just tried to kill you.
Yeah, I think you should get to fuck it.
I mean, I guess if you
Dude,
really
if you
want
choke
to.
a fucking mountain lion or a cougar, you get to fuck it.
I think if you could fuck it and get away with it, that's it. It's a cougar.
Yeah.
Like whatever price you pay, I think is fair.
Can't shoot it though. That's not a fair. It's not a fair gamble. It's gotta
Yeah,
be.
well,
It's
it
gotta be
depends.
risky. It's gotta be. Well, if we're talking about fucking it, if you're just trying to fuck a cougar
Oh yeah.
for the sport of it, you gotta go.
Yeah, I mean
bad.
you can't fuck it and then kill it. That's like espionage. That falls into a different realm.
Heard that. But yeah, just fucking cougars. What were we talking about before?
Before the cougars?
Before Cougar
and
fucking.
the alligators, Florida.
Oh yeah, you're gonna move because you quit your job.
Yes. Freedom. Freedom. That's what I love about America, man. The taste and smell of freedom. And that's Airstone brand, right?
Yeah, land cask.
Yeah, we had the Sea Cast before. That shit was pretty good. This is pretty good as well. It's a little bustier.
I
It's
haven't
got a
had it
little
yet,
bit
but
more-
I like a little bust.
It's got a little bit more titty meat on it.
a little bust must plus. Uncle
So-
Rico got into this batch, huh?
Mm-hmm. So it's got a little bit more titty meat to it, but I like it as well. It's a nice smoky aroma too.
All right, I'll
Nice
try that
smoky
after the
aroma.
podcast.
Connoisseur
Whew.
description there.
Thank you. I try to really use the technical jargon when I get serious about liquor because it's a serious subject.
It is serious, and we're serious folk.
And this
Speaking
is-
of folk, I've been watching Lord of the Rings all day, but the commentary version from the directors.
I don't know why you pronounce that L so hard with folk, dude.
Do you notice that? Does that bother you?
What? Say it.
When I say folk or folks?
That is a real pronounced L. I mean, most people. I mean, I've heard it before. There's a lot of people who will say folk, but
It just.
I mean, that's the
seems-
word.
it's folk.
It is the word.
Folk?
Yeah.
All right, you know, I mean, you don't
go
have
to
to
old
drop
folks'
that
home.
on it. Folk.
You go to old folks' home.
Come on, y'all. It's
That's all, folks. And then they'll say, "That's all, folks."
The folks are here.
It's true. They don't.
That's all,
Folks are here, y'all.
They say, "That's all, folks."
Oh, do pardon me. I got the vapors from these folks. No, that's folks, son.
All right. Well, do you go down to the creek or the creek?
Oh, creek for sure.
That one's Creek.
Okay.
That one's definitely Creek.
Whew.
Yeah, trash can or a Herbie Kirby.
I've never even heard of a Herbie
Yeah,
Kirby.
that's
You got a couch or a Davenport?
where are these sayings from?
North.
North.
The North remembers. How the fuck would we get on that?
I would change my name to Snow.
I think I'm technically a Snow.
Yeah, you and me
Mm-hmm.
both. Well, yeah. Germany's cold, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times. Colder than here, probably. Although it is pretty cold here right now.
Yeah, it's getting colder every year.
About ready for summer this year.
Winter's pretty tame, though.
German language. You think is that not like a pretty aggressive language overall? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they always seem angry.
Just the guttural, the noises of it. Just like it's an aggressive language to speak. I don't know. I don't even understand how customer service would function in Germany.
Hein, nein, gehe ich nicht freuden.
Like what the fuck? So yeah, I don't know. That just seems like a crazy way to live.
Speaking a different language.
Yeah, especially one that aggressive. Like if I went over there.
There's a few like that though.
Yeah,
Here
there's some
Korea-
Asian language, like a lot of Chinese. Probably, I guess it's probably Mandarin.
Mm.
Maybe Cantonese too, though.
fancy one.
Sounds pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I'd say so. Well,
There's a
that
lot of
that wasn't necessary.
there's a lot of it that is like just the way that you stress the vowel
Changes what?
changes like the word.
That whole
Bing
thing.
bing dong, bing chow failure.
Like there's like 8 or 9 different ways to stress an A. I think.
In Mandarin?
Can't
Yeah, I think so.
imagine.
Yeah.
Is
My
Mandarin
my old
and
roommate
Cantonese-
John
Are the two?
spoke a little Mandarin.
It's like the third most spoken language in the world, right?
Probably because they got like a billion of them motherfuckers.
It's like Spanish,
True.
English, and Mandarin are like top 3. I'm pretty sure.
I reckon. Yeah, there's like a pretty big continent that speaks Spanish, and then some sprinkled in to another continent, and then there's a bunch of motherfuckers speaking English, and then there's just a bunch of fucking Chinamen.
Yeah, and English has kind of turned into like the global like business language.
That's true. It is.
So a lot of people just pick up English to do international business. It's kind of like if it was like Lord of the Rings, it'd be like the common tongue.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what they mean in the fantasy land.
Mm-hmm.
When there's good guys, it's the states, and then common tongue English. humans, white. You know.
Basically. Yeah, but the English would basically be the common tongue, and then all the other L's and everything got their other languages.
The orcs are always like, you know, Afghanis or
Hiding in the mountains.
Yeah, just
Coming
coming
through
out
the
of mud
pass.
pits,
speaking
ready to
fucking
fight.
gibberish.
Ready to fucking fight. Wow, what a terrible. I didn't pick that up before.
Yeah, fucking eating each other and shit.
Mm.
They don't care.
Unbelievable. And they just put it in a movie like that.
Drinking dirty water.
Mm.
Or grog, or whatever
How
you call it.
Well, how would you clean the water in the wild if you were drinking? Devereaux's out in the wilderness.
I don't know. I think you just like drink it from a puddle if it's coming from the ground. If it's just collecting, you probably don't find like still water. You gotta find moving water.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to get close to the source because then stuff can shit in the water and then that travels downstream. You get sick from that. So you'd have to, if you're gonna get, you're safest if you just boil the water. If you could figure out how to do that.
You ever seen like the condensation little like traps you can dig in the ground? You ever heard of this? You can like
I don't know.
you can just like dig a hole where it's like a different temperature, like under it and over it. And you put like a little film over it, right? Like almost like a saran wrap piece. Or I think you can
I've
do
done
like
that
a
with like
tarp,
an aquarium.
and then like it'll just kind of collect because it'll get colder at night. Apparently, you can catch some condensation on the bottom side of the tarp. You just
Okay.
need something to let it drip in. But it's apparently you can get water pretty much like
Put like a
from
little
anywhere.
stone in the middle of the wrap and then
Yeah.
put a little cup underneath.
You'd have fresh. Is that filtered?
It'd take a while.
Earth
It'd
filter?
take a while.
Depends on where you're at. If you got snow, you can, pack that into a thermos and then, I don't know, like keep that on your body and let it melt.
That's true.
And then drink that as it goes. And then at night, I don't know, you can try to start a fire and then get that water real hot and then keep that next to your body while you sleep.
That's assuming you got
Let the fire reflect on the inside of whatever
some
ice
sort of
shelter you make.
heat-resistant container. Like you've got a can or a pot or something that you can.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you're going to be in a survival situation. You've got like a canteen. It is definitely assuming that. If you're, I mean, sometimes you're just fucked, Not everybody gets to live.
It's true. You could get attacked by a cougar.
People do die every day. I feel like almost the world is
It's
so
not even
nerfed.
always the right ones.
Yeah, you don't get to pick and choose though. It's unfortunate.
No rhyme
It's
or
unfortunate.
reason.
People die every day though. Circle of life. Vermin and mice.
It's good to think about.
It's good to keep us perspective.
Yeah.
To appreciate things more. Like, hey, the people do die every day.
Going to work.
Yeah. So keep your chin up.
Yes, sir.
Population's thinning. Life's getting better.
I know it's a little bit more breathing room recently.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little too soon for all that. You might ruffle some feathers here. Old Jack might ruffle a few.
Tis what it is.
It's true.
I noticed
Never claimed to be a saint. No, sir.
Iggy hasn't been at work in a little while. A couple of weeks it's been.
I noticed that.
I don't know if she's all rounded up or if she got the old axe.
One of the two for sure.
I definitely can't see her being a star employee.
They wouldn't have publicized the information if they let her go? Like, wouldn't have, like...
No, definitely not.
No.
Nor if she had coronavirus. They would say somebody did, but there's privacy laws that keep people from knowing who it was.
It's true.
So they can't protect themselves. Or other
Interesting.
people, I guess, in that case, because they'd already be fucked up. I guess they notify people that spend more than 15 minutes within, like, 6 feet of them. Or
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
that
that.
is. There's like some time limit or like amount that people work around.
So what, they had to, like, go back over the cameras?
It's kind of like known. I feel like, because like different departments kind of stay in a cluster a lot. People have like people they're around a lot more
yeah.
as opposed
And in
to
the break
others.
room.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Damn, yeah. How many people are at the place where y'all work?
It's under 100.
Yeah, probably not much on. Well, I don't know.
It's a little bit
Sometimes kinda-
smaller crew now after COVID.
Yeah.
Like, how many people are there per shift?
Lately, we've been having like 10 people in the department. So then there's like 5 or 6 other departments. So somewhere between like, 60 and
That's a good bit of
75 people.
Yeah.
That's a good bit of people.
Spread across a
It is.
fairly large warehouse.
Mm.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of tucked away. most
Yeah,
of the
I
time.
mean there are let's see, one department that we are next to, and then tucked away in the corner there's 2 other departments, and then on the other side of a wall and then across the space is another department, another 2 departments.
Yeah. I'd say like half of the people who work there don't really move much. They're all kind of, for the most part, most of the day pretty.
Yeah, like I haven't moved much recently.
It's true.
I just been at my desk,
The sedentary.
bossing Landon around,
All
having
day.
him do all the shit that I don't want to do. Because we got like 5 supervisors and an assistant manager and a manager, and like nothing to do.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to supervise or manage.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not much.
So when there's work to do, work climbs up the ladder.
Mm. Sure, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I thought it gets passed down the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gets passed down a lot.
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Considering you're passing jobs down to me.
Well, I don't
which
have to
no one
work
did.
until everybody below me is working.
Mm.
So it's been for sure passed. Oh, I see what you're saying. It does move up, I guess, because work gets passed down.
Does that make sense?
I mean, I see what you're trying to say. I just,
It's kind of
It's a
like
stretch.
if work was water
it's a stretch.
and I had like a hose pointed down and we were on a ladder and I was mostly up the ladder and Landon was like halfway down and I had my foot on his cheek.
Hose in the mouth.
And there was a fire on the bottom.
Mm.
Pretty important.
So, is it hot as fuck in there in the summer?
It gets pretty toasty.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at in the warehouse, but yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do. And the bay doors open and close.
Mm.
Sometimes it gets a little chilly in the winter, but never too bad. Like never below 60.
No, it's
and,
not bad.
And usually never above 90. On the hottest days in the summer.
It might.
It depends on if a
80s is
unit
still
breaks,
pretty hot.
but they get it fixed. Like the
yeah.
ones that they can fix, they get fixed.
It's pretty good to go.
No,
Bathroom.
no, go ahead. Yeah, we can host our own podcast.
Wow, I think that's gonna be the first thing we've ever had to edit out.
Yeah. That's my bad.
Oh, it's all good.
I even said the name where I work earlier, so I'm gonna have to beep that out. I'm gonna have to find it and beep that out too.
Really? Can't even say where you work?
Oh, I really don't want to. I definitely have signed like documents about like I can't work other places within a year of like that are in the same industry.
That's crazy. That they're making you sign like what is that, non-compete clauses? That's fucking wild for just a warehouse job. Hell no.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the whole business is based out of their warehouse. It's an online business. So it's not the same as. I guess it's probably similar to like Amazon, but on a smaller scale. Because it's just centered like clothes and some home goods.
It's crazy though. That is crazy.
But they can make bank. Glowing up.
Yeah, you said they raise pay and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it.
I think more opportunities are going to open up. I think it's still growing. I think Landon is going to be in good shape for as long as E6's around.
Good shape.
If I'm gonna make that job, I might as well go to Amazon. Even though
Wait, no,
on a moral stance, I would hate to work for Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, we got some
some
folk that come from Amazon.
To Red Dress,
Yeah.
they have nothing but bad things to say about it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I mean, our buddy Jordan.
Oh yeah, he hasn't really talked to me too much about it though.
Yeah. I mean, he made it sound all right, but it's, I mean, it definitely is what it is.
There's a lot more stipulations.
They're like probably on you about like 30-second gaps. Where we've got folks that right now with the current people in place that are getting away with pulling 200 hours every 5 hours.
That's true. It's kind of bad productivity. If we were more busy, I don't.
Yeah, but it does not enough work. And that's the weird thing about the way it's set up hourly. Should have given them the same pay but work less hours. Like we don't need a 40-hour week. We can pay them that you would save like 4 days of like heating and air and just having people in the building.
I think it depends. Like if we're busy, we need them there. And we might need people. It's hard to hire and then what do you do when you're not busy anymore? There's not enough work for everybody. But like I think when you don't need people there, it's best to not have them there. You don't have to pay for them, and you can save a little money that you're not making. But I don't know.
It's kind of a hard situation because, like you said, when we need people, we need people.
Yeah, we need them fast.
Bad.
We need them yesterday.
Damn.
So you gotta keep them around, kind of. Some people,
But outbound always comes through. We're definitely the rock of warehouse. I think.
I agree.
Mike, we always figure out our department shit. We figure it out.
Lately we've been getting kind of trashed on a little bit too.
Definitely have. But we haven't had any orders, so we haven't been doing anything. So I mean, if I were in a different department and I saw outbound department doing shit, I might be a little salty about that too. Because I've been outbound and seen other departments not doing shit, and I get salty about that.
It's true.
Especially when they're doing their shit.
It's good to keep it.
Like I get it.
Shoes.
I get it.
Bringing that color cheeks that rage. I see it. See a building. Color cheeks.
No ill will towards any.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly get along with everybody that's there. Even the people that I don't really get along with, I don't have any active malice or hatred for. So
there's not a ton of like big hate or bad drama. A little bit maybe, but
somewhat personal there. Like most everybody knows everybody. As long as they've been there for a while and they have any personality.
There are some known people without any personality. There's some people that have been there for a while. Nobody talks to them. They don't talk to anybody.
No one knows them.
It's kind of weird.
But there's some social butterflies. I think you fit in there.
We'd have a good time.
I usually fit in pretty well most places.
And you're good at what you do. And they need people like that. They do. They do. I'll say that much. They do.
I think that was one of the main cruxes that I was so angry with. I don't think, like with the level that I've reached, not in a bragging way, but just like I can't tolerate. It's hard for me to tolerate being underneath someone who's lacking.
Yeah. Like you're running shit well despite poor leadership.
And then
you're doing it for a while, and somewhere else, and then you played your role, and they weren't getting it done, and they didn't give you your shine.
It was just consistent failures.
So far I've been pretty happy. I was pretty burnt out from my previous employer. So I've been pretty content to just kind of sit back and let things happen, and just take whatever they want to give me. Nothing I'm doing is difficult. So
yeah, but I definitely. I don't think I can go back to restaurants, especially not fast food anyway. But I don't even know if I can do another restaurant in general.
We're about to switch to. Here's another one. We're about to switch to Oracle.
What's Oracle?
Oracle, I think Oracle is like a
Like a
I think
POS system?
I think some restaurants have Oracle POS. Yeah.
Possibly.
But we're about to switch to Oracle from Ship Hero.
Sonic had N4. This ours did. Some Sonics have.
Yeah.
But Zaxby's has
N4,
Mike's.
and then what do we have before that?
Automatic.
Ordermatic.
There's probably some money on these different sites. Making these.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of money in the POS, especially if you're doing the.
They're
credit
wildly
cards.
different from one another.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's like analog and digital.
Well, especially getting off of the automatic was definitely super old school.
It was like holy shit. It was almost like cup phones.
It was a real like having to reprint the overlays for these old school buttons every week.
I want number 3. What?
I don't miss Sonic. Well, no, I do miss Sonic. I don't.
What do you miss about Sonic? Not like the trash Sonic. Just
I think it's the same as most places. You
like
the people there, and then you don't have a lot of people there too.
Yeah, like fuck all of them. But I had some pretty good memories with some people. I still see them on Facebook, married and shit. Like, you go, girl.
Yeah.
I wanted to fuck you, but you get it.
But you know, it's you meet some good people. You meet some good people. You meet some people. And then you meet some fucking trashy people.
I feel like Master Roshi at work. I say this every now and then.
he does every now and then.
I feel like Roshi.
Well, how so?
Because there's all these honeys just walking around all the fucking time. I know I'm married, but it doesn't stop girls from being hot.
You can window shop, just don't buy anything. As long as you don't buy anything, you're good.
There's just hot girls everywhere.
It's okay.
Just everywhere.
I think he's lying.
When I first got there, I went there in July, and there was this girl that wore like volleyball spandex shorts and a sports bra.
That's it.
She was like bent over the packing table, and I'm like, what is this? I'm trying to be married.
Everybody talked about her too. If you bring her up today, everybody knows exactly who you're talking about.
And she wasn't there too much longer, I don't think, because I never got to know who she was.
It was every day though.
There's like a mass exodus not too long after I got hired. I feel like Andrew and Ian left, and they kind of showed me the ropes and inbound.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I think they were from the La Fiesta or whatever it was.
I don't know.
La Fiesta, the restaurant?
Yeah, there was like a group of servers that got hired to work at the warehouse. They were all trash.
It's like a big group of
Just
servers.
like doing drugs and
They
shit.
all come together.
They were starting to still live like the restaurant party life at the warehouse and shit.
Yeah, the warehouse is pretty chill. Like
It is.
they don't ask questions. Really, just as long as you don't make it obvious that you do whatever it is that you do.
They don't really care.
They don't care.
They're real chill.
They like personality. I don't know. Like I don't know. You figure out your audience and you play to it, just like with anything else. But
Yeah.
they like being played too.
I'm generally fairly good at that.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
It is. They care about their
You know
employees.
what?
for the most
You
part.
guys aren't gonna sell me.
Hey, I wasn't even trying to sell you.
It's true. We're just. It's like
just tell me how it is.
I've done service, not at your level or anything close. Like I know it can't get much better. Even going up that. Probably for different reasons.
Yeah. Short of just like going all in. I'm gonna let them take hairs off my body to test them for cannabis. Kind of job.
I do think there were a lot of things that could have done better in hindsight. A lot of that stuff is hard to see when you're in the momentum of doing things. But once I was done, especially when I stepped down from the GM spot, I was able to see that clear. And then especially doing this assistant manager spot, being back in this spot, I'm like, oh, okay, this is how it feels to have a sucky GM.
Yeah.
Who's not doing what they need to be doing.
God damn, when I worked for Nathan. I was tearing my goddamn hair out. And they sent me over to Bogart from the east side location.
I was like, I remember you were over Bogart.
Because they were going to let Kelsey run it.
They were going to let her run Bogart?
They were going to let her run Athens. They liked her for Athens over me.
Is Bogart the one on like Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went over there, turned that place around in 9 months. Well, it got turned around while I was there. It wasn't all me.
Okay,
But I
contributed.
I let the heads roll. I kind of told Nathan, like, hey man, we gotta get rid of this guy. He's fucking shit for everybody. He's like, oh, all right. So then he did it. Like, I don't know. I kind of just put the fire out to make sure like he's doing what he needs to be doing. I know what needs to get done, and I know that he's probably not on track to do it, so he needs to get pushed. Kind of feel like I do that.
Man. Sometimes you gotta do it. You know, you see stuff that they don't. Sometimes.
I mean,
everybody has
different
talents.
Yeah, different positions. You're gonna have different perspectives too. You can see things from a different angle that somebody might not be seeing. And especially once you get in those higher positions, then it's
a lot more pressure too.
There's a lot more pressure, and then ego starts getting in the way. That's something that's hard to check real time. It's hard to check.
The ego stuff is tough.
It's stuff that's easier in retrospect. Like I said, when I was able to take a break and step back, then I can see things a lot more clearly. See a lot of things I was doing well. But that ego stuff gets in a lot of people's way, and then they start thinking crazy. My bosses. She's literally, I guess my former boss. She had like it was almost like a narcissistic paranoia. The way she functioned. It was just like everything. Nothing was her fault. But then everybody was against her, trying to take her down. People had secret plots to try to ruin her and take her down. But she just kept doing stupid shit like consistently. She was like a habitual idiot. Especially for someone who's that age, is supposed to have been doing this successfully for so long. The mistakes being made her rookie mistakes, amateur mistakes.
You know our boy Landon knows his Zaxby boys.
I do know some. I'm pretty good friends with the Townley's kids. Tony Townley.
So you get a lot of free tenders or what?
I have in the past for sure. We used to go to his like parents' house, and they'd have just like stacks of cards, and they're all just like $10, $25 like cards already activated.
Dang.
Just kind of sitting in a stack, giving out like promotions or something. You just go in and like just kind of swipe as many as we wanted. So I mean, for a time. It was a lot of free tenders.
I love some tenders.
Like,
get them tossing the nuke.
I mean, it makes you eat too much though. If it's free, it's like
You want it to be a nice treat.
I had that.
Because this is real heavy. You don't want that to be your norm.
Zaxby's meal, it requires a nap.
It does.
At least 30 to 40 minutes of doing nothing to like recover.
I bet it's like really gratifying if you're bulimic. You feel like you've really done some work after you've eaten it, and then I bet you feel like you've really done some work after you've eaten it.
Yeah.
I guess probably it's just super cathartic.
Interesting.
Big opinion here. Raising canes of Zaxby's.
I like Zaxby's.
I do too.
I like Zaxby's sauce better and crinkle fries. I think I do like Raising Cane's better.
See the chicken.
Fair point.
I don't like I don't know. I used to. There's something about it. It's weird.
I've only had Cane's once, but I thought
I had it.
Zaxby's.
I like Cane's. And they do a pretty good job of keeping their food pretty fresh. Man, the line was crazy though. Going to Raising Cane's these days, it's a chore. It's like an event. You have to have some time on your hands.
Every day, it's like out. It's in the street. Like on Baxter, it's just like out. I mean, it's like
At Cane's?
Yeah, in the middle
Every
of
day,
the
every day.
back
For what?
street.
What?
It'd be like 8 cars just
Is
sitting
there a
in the
line
street.
for Kelly's like that?
No.
Why not? Why not? Because Kelly's is fucking shit.
Kelly's is great. I love Kelly's.
Cane's,
I
bring
don't know
it.
who Kelly is, but I'll fuck him right in the face. That's some good.
That's the old man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Kelly.
All right, well, you make some goddamn good jerk.
He's a man. Stands by his word. He'll fuck that man.
It's a little Jamaican man.
Yeah. They make some pretty good stuff. I think I remember telling you about the tea. The tea debacle there, where I got christened on sweet tea.
Oh yeah,
Because they had one that was labeled.
I forget
One
the
that was
story.
labeled
I
tea.
remember you being goofy.
Yeah. One was labeled tea. So I was like, that's unsweet because nobody calls sweet tea.
You didn't take the geography into it, though. Can't speak.
Yeah. So I got all fucked up.
I drink
on
sweet tea
sometimes.
sometimes. Anyway.
I can do it.
Yeah, but you're from the north.
Yeah. True.
My dad would drink
my
sweet tea.
Drink my coffee black and shit
Drink my
like
coffee
that.
black. Landon takes black.
Some bitter.
Yeah.
bitterness.
I'm trying to think. Sometimes I'll put something like extra. I feel like I like honey in tea. Depending.
Kristen does honey. Well, she does honey in her coffee.
I don't do that. Coffee's always black.
She drinks tea though. I don't drink any tea.
Tea's nice.
I don't drink any tea either, really though. I used to be addicted to sweet tea for a time.
That's a sugar baby.
I was addicted, man. I would go to a restaurant, get like 2-3 cups for the food came. Probably dehydrated like a motherfucker, just chugging sweet tea.
Well, go.
Yeah, I used to be addicted. Every once in a while, I thought about buying some tea. Recently, I thought that's about as close as I got to tea. Recently.
Someone left some pretty cool tea in the break room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like trying diesel pyramids of like tea is like single wrap bags, just like in a little paper pyramid.
I always love it when the company manages to get some extra packaging in there. Like they wrap a bag in a bag.
Have you ever had matcha tea?
Yes.
It's definitely
Good green matcha.
How about yerba mate?
Yerba mate?
Huh?
Yerba mate.
I thought it was yerba mate.
No, yerba
It's
mate.
definitely yerba mate.
It's from South America.
Yeah, the mate.
Get some yerba mate, eh?
Get some yerba, mate.
Yeah, no, yerba mate. I had that one time. I thought it was like, ooh, this is nice and minty. This is like cannabis adjacent.
I tried it one time. Damn, so the guy who I ordered it from probably thought I was an idiot for saying yerba mate.
I'm sure they get
His
it.
lover.
The orange was the best.
Fucking Pelican Jack.
Jack ordered a yerba mate.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Pelican would do.
They're pretty good though. A lot of caffeine in those, I think. Isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
It's like whenever I would drink one of those, I get that little caffeine sweat.
Yeah.
It's the armpit drip.
The little armpit drip.
It's supposed to be stimulating. I'm sure.
That was true. What is the active ingredients? Like yerba mate? What's going on with it?
I don't know. I guess we gotta look that up. We'll come back with it next time because you know what? We're at an hour here.
Damn, we're at an hour.
We blew through it, man.
Easy.
Landon, it's good having you. We'll have to have you back on again. They're whispering in the winds of a pretty bushy chest on this boy, and he wants to see what's underneath. So maybe
areolas.
Maybe he's got a little more than areola.
It's a good bit.
Maybe we show his chest sunshine. Next time around.
All right, that's a good idea.
Could be fun.
We'll hold you to that.
All right. Well, once again, good episode. Good having you back, Landon. Good having you on for the first time.
Good time.
Natural conversation. Catch us on Instagram, Twitter, at Old Devro, at Don Negro 71. What are we on TikTok?
We are P-Jack Pod.
P-Jack Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
TikTok now.
We on the
Wow.
we do dances. We talk.
Hey, we could do this dances, man.
Hey.
Or we just I just say we post clips on there.
Yeah, we just put clips on there. Got any questions, comments, nice things to say about myself or my beautiful co-host Alex, or even Landon here. Send them to pelicanjackpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time.
Peace out.
Later.
Goodbye.
Good job, dogs.
Nice. That's good shit.
You think so? I felt like I was a little bit rough, but
That's fine.
it happens.
Nobody knows you.
It's always
so.